guys, and welcome back to Life of Posy. In today's video, I thought it would be fun to do a quick fabric haul for you. I have quite a bit of fabric that I've been collecting over the last several months with projects in mind, but I haven't gotten around to all of them yet. And I thought it would just be fun to show you the fabric and give you guys some inspiration when you go out shopping. So let's get into it. A month or two ago, I did a tutorial on my channel where I showed you how to make a dog dress out of some bandanas that I found at the Dollar Tree. And they were just so cute that I went back and bought a couple of more. This is the one that I made the dress out of, and you probably remember this fabric if you've seen that video. But I went back to the store and picked up some of the other prints. The great thing about these bandana packs is there's two bandanas that coordinate in the pack. So you actually get two for $1. So for this pack here, there's this really pretty floral print here. I love the colors. And coordinating with it is this one here. So as you can see, these two fabrics will look very lovely together, and I can't wait to make a dress for Posy out of these. I also picked up this yellow, green, and kind of orange and pink floral print. I think that this one is really lovely. It reminds me of kind of a 70s vibe, and I think it's super cute. I love the little yellow kind of, it almost looked like rickrack border here, so I could see myself incorporating some yellow rickrack in this dress if I were to make it. And the coordinating bandana is this one. And I think that there's some really fun things you could do with this because there's this triangular shape right here. You could cut the bodice out and lay your pattern just so in order to get this triangle to kind of fall in the middle of the bodice or in the skirt for that matter. But I think that this one will be really fun to work with as well. And like I said, two bandanas for $1. Can't beat that. While I was at the dollar store, I went ahead and picked up a couple more of their bows that they have in the hair section there. There's this blue bow, and I think that this one is really fun, and I bought it with this in mind. I thought that this could be a cute bow for the waistline of this dress. It pulls out the blue inside of this print here. I also picked up this bright pink bow, and I thought that this one would coordinate well with this bandana. So actually the blue one would go with this one as well, but anyways, a couple to choose from. And I also picked up a couple of these little smaller bows. They're in double packs. I think it might be kind of sweet to put maybe two of the little pink ones on the waistline or the two purple ones, or maybe a mixture, but I think that these are really cute. These do come with little kind of duckbill clips on them, but I simply pry the bow off and then just close it up on the back, and it's very simple, and you just can't beat the price. Of course, you can always make your own bows, and I have done that. But for $1 for one big one or $1 for two small ones, it's kind of nice to just cheat and sew one of these onto your dress. So Dollar Tree is where it's at. There's Miss Posy laying behind me. I think she's bored. She likes to be near me, but she's less than thrilled when I'm not paying attention to her. Okay, so the next few fabrics that I'm going to show you, I picked up at Joann Fabric. This one here is something that my niece picked out, and actually we picked it out last summer and we never got around to making the dress. She is 12 now, she was 11 at the time, but she picked these materials out and she thought that they would be fun for summer prints, and they actually will be quite adorable to make a fun summer dress. This one here has flamingos. They're floating in the pool with beverages. There's big sun umbrellas, palm trees. It's quite fun and just bright and colorful. And she picked this little fun rainbow polka dot print on the back, purple background out as well. And she thought that these would be a good combo, and I do think that they coordinate well. So this will be fun to put together a little summertime dress, and I'm looking forward to these warmer months that are ahead of us, so I can't wait to make this. Next up, we have this adorable ladybug print. I love this bright yellow background with the bright red ladybugs. There's some tiny little white daisy flowers on it, and I think that this fabric is just adorable. And to coordinate with that, because you know I always like to have two materials that coordinate for my dresses, I have this black with a tiny white polka dot on it. And I think that these will really look nice together. And I just love this black with the yellow. It just really pops. And this, I'm really excited to make something out of this. I don't know if I'm gonna make a dress or maybe a harness, a bandana, something adorable for Posy and some of her friends. Next up is some material I found at Hobby Lobby. I thought that this print was just so eye-catching. When I walk down the aisle of material, I just kind of go to what catches my eye. And I really am loving this print here. I love floral prints. Obviously, you see quite a bit of those. But I think that this pretty little blue and the yellow just really pop nicely. And to go along with this, I found this blue material with a tiny white polka dot. And I thought that the two of these would be very lovely together. I also went over to the ribbon area to see if I could find some kind of decorative trim to go along with this material. And I found something that I think is just really, really cute. Let me open it up. This whole little spool here was only $2.99, but if you hit it at the right time, ribbons are 50% off, and I did hit it at the right time, so this was only $1.50. And there is 2 yards on this roll, which is plenty for the waistline of my size dog, and then some. So I thought that this would look really lovely up against the blue, and it coordinates with this yellow and this material here. And I just think that this is so precious. And I can't wait to put this on the dress around the waistline. I think it'll give it a really nice finished touch. Up next, I have some fun material to share with you that I actually got through a subscription box club that I saw online. It's called Annie's Creative Quilters Fabric Club. And I won't say that this fabric was super cheap, but it's really fun to just get something in the mail. At least I'm always a sucker for subscription boxes. And this one here sends you coordinating fat quarters. So generally speaking, it would be for somebody who likes to do quilting. I love the idea of quilting, but I haven't gotten into it yet. But these fabrics come to you once a month and you really don't know what you're going to get, which I think is fun. And so I thought I would try it for a couple of months. I did it for about 4 months. But I've never actually put the fabric to use. Now, I have a small dog, as you know, so these fat quarters work perfectly well for putting together dresses for Miss Posy. For somebody who has a larger dog, it may not be a good option, or you could sew a couple of them together to get a bigger sheet of material. But I'm gonna share with you what I got a few of the months that I got it. I did cancel it because I realized I was getting too much fabric and I wasn't actually putting it to use. But I'm determined to start using this fabric that I'm showing you today. So in this box, I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's about 6 fat quarters in here, and they all coordinate really well because you're meant to put them together to make a quilt or some kind of project like that. The really great thing about the subscription box is there's actually a pattern to make something with these fabrics if you choose to. But there's this pretty little print here, and there's a metallic gold on it, if you can see that, with some little blue berries and green leaves. This one here is a pretty dark blue with cotton stems on it. This one here is kind of fun. I actually think that this could make an interesting dress. It's to look like wood. It has the wood grain in it. So that's kind of interesting. The next one is a navy blue with a more kind of dark sky blue, and there's some metallic silver going throughout it. Here's another one of those cotton stem materials, but this one is on a very light blue background. And last in this bunch is this really lovely sort of winter magnolia print. Some big magnolia flowers with some blue kind of berries on it, and it almost looks like some cinnamon sticks as well. So this one really does have kind of a wintry vibe to it, but I think you could use it for any season, really. So as you can see, they all go together really well. And so I have a lot of options here for sewing dresses. And here's another month's worth of fabric that I received. I think that this one is really fun and I can't wait to use this in the spring. Look how pretty this is on this navy blue background with the bright pinks and some purples. Another floral print, you know I love those. And coordinating with it is this lovely purple flower. It almost looks like a close view of a hydrangea flower. There's this one that has some sweet little flowers on a cream colored background. This one is a very pale cream color with just slightly different colored butterflies all over it. Here's a sort of cranberry print with flowers that are in the same tones right on top of it. And last, we have another one of those close views of the hydrangea flowers, and this one's in a green with a soft blue on it. And so all of these are really beautiful and they coordinate, and I could just see making maybe one of those scrappy quilt dresses that I have a tutorial on, or just making several different dresses, and I have coordinating fabrics right here. Sometimes people have trouble picking out fabrics that coordinate, and this right here does the work for you. They all coordinate. And the last little bunch I'm gonna show you that I received from one of those subscription boxes is this one right here, and I think that this is my favorite. Look how cute it's packaged even. It has this adorable little kind of ribbon tie around it that looks like a tape measure, a sewing tape measure, and look how sweet this fabric is. A really darling strawberry print, which I just love. I love strawberries. Next, underneath that, we have this sweet little chicken print on this kind of fun turquoise blue. I'm not unraveling this one because I love the packaging. And then here's a really darling white and red check print, and it's just so cute. And here's a really fun print here. This is so colorful. It looks like fish scales. On the back side here, we have a darling red and white polka dot and a sweet little white with blue dashes. I think that these are darling. I love them. I don't know what I want to make with them, but I'm almost holding on to them because I think they're so cute just packaged as they are. Up next, I have two pieces of fabric that I found at Walmart just about 2 weeks ago. You can probably still find them there if you head over to their fabric craft department. They are fat quarters again. They are on these little rolls. I've bought these before at different holidays. Sometimes they're just on little end caps. They have a whole little box full of them. And I thought that these were cute, and I think I'll make Posey a simple little Easter dress, and I'll probably make it this weekend as Easter is quickly approaching. So this one here, as you can see, is a plaid Easter kind of colored theme print, and I really love the colors on this one. And the second one is just a sweet little floral print, and I probably should just open these up for you so you could see them. Okay, here's a better view. This is a sweet little floral print. I really like this one. The background is a very soft blue. I'm not sure if you can see that. And these, I think, will be really good together in a dress. And last but not least, I wanted to share with you some ribbons and trims that I bought online. I follow a woman on YouTube who is from the UK, and she puts together really lovely fabric flowers out of lace and ribbon and material, and she just is so relaxing to watch make these flowers, and they turn out so pretty. She also has an online store where you can buy some of the ribbon and such to make your own flowers. And so I put an order a couple of weeks ago, and I got my package all the way from the UK, and I'm so excited to share what I got from her with you. I'll go ahead and try to put down in the description the link to her YouTube channel and also the website where you can purchase some of these embellishments as well. All of these embellishments were really inexpensive, about $1.50 to $2 each. So first off, I have this really sweet pink sort of eyelet border. I'm not even sure what I'm supposed to call this, but I think that this is so sweet to sew this along the edge of one of Posey's skirts. I think it's so precious and delicate, and I got quite a bit of it here, as you can see, enough for Posey's dresses. And I think it's just so sweet. It's a very soft pink, and I can't wait to add this to one of her dresses. I also got this really fun kind of tulle, a very lightweight tulle material that is this gathered kind of ruffle. I don't even know what you'd call this either, but I think it's so fun to add to the bottom layer of a skirt to just give it a little extra poof. And I think it's so cute and delicate. And I'm also looking at this and trying to figure out how I can make this on my own as well. But this was fairly inexpensive, and I think it'll be a really cute addition to one of Posey's fancy dresses. This here is just a really simple white eyelet border, and I just love it. It's very traditional to me and delicate, and I think that this will be a nice addition to one of her skirt layers as well. This one here is a simple little lace border. I love the little scalloped edge along the bottom. I think that this is adorable, and so I picked some of this up as well. And this one here I think is my favorite. This is just so precious and dainty and adorable. This sweet little daisy flower with this pink center, I think that it's so pretty. I love it. I cannot wait to add it to her waistline of one of her dresses. I think that it's gonna be a really cute addition. Here's another little pink lacy trim that I can add to her skirts or even her waistline. I think that this one is very sweet and delicate. And last but not least is another one of my favorites, I believe. This very delicate black tulle trim that has tiny little polka dots on it. I think that this is so cute. I love it. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but it's fun to pick up things like this because it starts making your creative juices flowing, and you just think of ideas and ways that you could use this and incorporate it into one of your dog's dresses. And I think that whatever I do with this one is gonna be adorable because this is so stinking cute. So this might be my second favorite, or maybe my first, I don't know, I love them all. Yes, you can head to your local fabric store and pick up different trims. They have a lot to choose from, but it was kind of fun to look on her channel and see what she does and get some inspiration from her, and then head over to her shop. These were very inexpensive, and I love getting packages in the mail, so I'll be sure to link her down in the description. Love you. Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed this fabric haul. I know that I get excited about fabric because I think of all the possibilities, and I love sewing. I especially love creating dresses for my sweet little Posey girl here. Thank you so much for watching today, and if you can, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel and give it a thumbs up. And also head over to Instagram and follow us there as well. Have a great day, and I can't wait to see you next time.